Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a reading today for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, particularly if you're resonating, and if you are, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button and drop a polite little comment in the comment section box below to let me know how you're resonating. I would truly be grateful. Thank you. I want to say a massive welcome to all the new subscribers. It's an honor and pleasure to have you. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the new subscribers. And I want to say a massive warm welcome back to all my existing subscribers. I adore with all my heart. Some of you lot have been here right from the beginning. So thank you. Right. Thank you all so much for your gorgeous comments. I was going to give a couple of you a shout out, but to be honest, I got a terrible memory and I ended up forgetting, but I'll have a go. Right, so I want to say a massive shout out to Sue Fraser. A massive shout out to all the Jennies, because I know I chit-chats to a few of you. I want to give a massive shout out to Willie, to Bitter Moon's Empress, to Aura Shine, and to Harvey for your continued lovely comments. Thank you. Thank you to the rest of you. Right, if I didn't call your name, I really am sorry. I do forget, right? So I'll have to write it down next time before I decide to give another shout out. But thank you all so much for all being gorgeous. Right, here we go. What have we got coming in? All right, keep on shining bright like a diamond, Libra. Own your Empress energy like a boss bitch, and don't take any shit from anyone. Right, what have we got coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for Libra. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do we need to know, Spirit, today for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Right, messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Right, bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles is kind of like waiting. All right, this is the seeds that you've planted. All right, you've planted seeds in the past and you're waiting for that to flourish. At the moment, her basket is empty there. All right, so she is waiting. All this is still on the tree. She's got one at her feet here. All right, so all this is still waiting to harvest. All right. But Libra, it could be harvest season coming in now for you. All right, coming in to harvest what the seeds that you planted in the past. Right, what have we got coming in today? Please, thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do we need to know for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Page of Wands, good news coming in. All right, you've got good news coming in from somebody from your past. Right, this is a past life soulmate. All right, a past life person. You've had 6 lifetimes with this person. All right. If it's this is the father of your children, or your ex, like, you know what I'm trying to say, the mother of your children. It could be your children, a childhood friend of yours, or a past lover of yours that you have history with. You have happy, fond memories of this person or people. All right, but if it's a lover, then you've had 6 lifetimes with this person previously. All right. So, and it's a soulmate energy, twin flame. Soulmate energy is reconciliation. All right. And you've got happy, fond memories of this person. And it's good news coming in from somebody from your past. So your past is coming back, Libra. Are we in retrograde? I think we are in Mercury retrograde. Sometimes retrograde is a nightmare because you lose your speech. You can't speak very well. With retrograde, you hit every red traffic light there is to have. If you're driving, you'll end up missing planes and trains and automobiles. What else? Your electronics get fucked up. All right, you'll end up, things will start breaking. Your computer won't work, or your phone won't work. Your battery just dies all of a sudden out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? And people from the past come back to bite you on the ass. They come back to haunt you. This is your past, right? So it's coming back, and they're coming back to send you communication. This is good news. I know some of you, Libra, don't even go there because I'm already aware. I just saw 444 them. I'm already aware you don't want your past back, Libra. I'm fully aware of it. All right. For those of you that are new to the channel, please keep your comments polite. I'm not the one who hurt you, so I don't deserve your backlash in the comment section. All right, I'm just telling you that what's on the cards. I'm not here to hurt you or, you know, to say anything that you don't like. I'm sorry if it hits a nerve. All right, I'm not here to do that. Sometimes tarot do trigger you. All right, and if you're easily triggered, it's probably best you to stay away from tarot. All right, tarot is very intrusive. It delves deep into personal issues. All right, and it brings back pain from painful situations that you've been through. And like I said, and if you're not prepared to put up with that, then really you shouldn't be here. But it's not the reader's fault, so please don't take it out on the reader. Okay, take it out on the person who caused you that pain. Right then. Right, what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know? All right, messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know for Libra today? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know today? Four of Pentacles, holding back or holding on too tightly. So either somebody doesn't want to let you go, or you don't want to let someone go, or you're holding back your energy from them, or they're holding back their energy from you. But it's Nine of Cups, so maybe somebody doesn't want to let you go because it's a wish fulfillment. You got the key to this person's heart, whoever this is. My readings tend to be about love. Sometimes they touch on work and career, but I mean, they go back to love. So my readings tend to be about love. So it's pointless saying to me, Tonya, do a different type of reading. It goes back to this all the time. I've tried. All right. My readings tend to be about your love situations. All right. Matters of the heart. So this is what this is, right? So you may have the key to this person's heart because this is a wish. Maybe you wished for this person at one time. And you have the key to this person's heart. Either they don't want to let you go. You may have lived with this person at one stage. You didn't have to, but you may have lived with this person. All right, what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know? What do we need to know today? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So during Mercury retrograde, when your past comes back, it's because there's unfinished business between you both. Either you need closure or they need closure, or there's still some tie between you. All right? Trust me, it gets on my freaking nerves, but it is what it is. It's there for a reason. Mercury retrograde is not to start anything new either. New projects and things like that, they're likely to go wrong, right? Because what it is the planets, Mercury, looks like it's spinning backwards on its axis. Right, and everything looks like it's going backwards, which is why the past comes back up. So any loose ends, any unfinished business, anything that you have this in the past that you never completed, you know, you never completed a cycle with, when it goes back around, it all comes back. Keep your energy in check during Mercury retrograde, all right? Because anything that you do during Mercury retrograde, when it goes back and spins back on its axis again, and it goes back clockwise, right, on its axis, everything you did in Mercury retrograde will come back and hit you. All right, so keep your thoughts clean and good. Try and stay balanced during Mercury retrograde. All right, because everything you do will come back at you. It's like an elastic band. Do you know what I mean? You can stretch it so far, but then once you let it go, it's going to come back and flick you in the face. Do you know what I mean? So just try and bear that in mind. Keep your anger in check and things like that. Right, what's coming in for Libra? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so Mercury retrograde is all about closing cycles, closing things, getting rid of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, closing situations out, so that when it goes back, you can start afresh, and that's the purpose of it, really. Even though it's a pain in the ass when your past comes back and like, hey, I broke your heart 10 years ago. I've come back to see if I could do it again. Do you know what I mean? You're like, no, you fucking can't. It annoys me. But anyway, death. All right, I'm putting that back so I wasn't ready for it. Transformation. All right, King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This one, I can't even go there. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm keeping it zipped. All right. Somebody here wants to have a logical conversation with you. Now, Libra, that could be you. Maybe you want to have a logical conversation with somebody and transform a situation. Or maybe they do. All right. It doesn't have to be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it's the energy of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius because they hold the sword. All right, they want to have, I always think the King of Swords, I think it might be Gemini's energy, but I always see it as Aquarius, because Aquarius's energy always, they do want, usually in my experience with Aquariuses, they want to have logical conversations with you. All right, but it doesn't have to be an Aquarius person. It could be anybody who feels the need to have a logical conversation. The King of Swords could also be a lawyer or a police officer as well, or Archangel Michael. Right, so what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Devil. Yuck. Whoever this is laser focused on you. Laser focused. 11:11 on the clock. Look at that. Look at that person. How laser focused. Whoever this is dangling people like puppets on a string. All right, the devil has got control here. And the thing is, the devil's a lie. We all know the devil's a lie, all right? Which is the reason why it's so alluring. The devil is temptation. Everything you're not supposed to do, all right? The devil stands for, all right? Too much eating. Anything you're doing too much of. So it could be too much eating, too much drinking. Drug addictions, alcohol addictions, sex addictions, pill popping. It could be narcissistic tendencies. Somebody who may want to have power and control over your life. Somebody who is obsessive, abusive, controlling, jealous, envious, greed. What the fuck? Get out. Hang on a bit, Libra. Out. It's a great big fucking bug that just came in. All right. So, and this, the devil kind of, it could be temptation, because the devil is the opposite to the Lovers. The Lovers is like Adam, Eve, and the snake. Now, the Lovers is a choice between a beautiful soul connection. Do you go with the beautiful soul connection that you've been gifted with, because it's a gift from the universe to say, here's a beautiful connection. It's healthy. It's a healthy kind of connection. Relationship is going to be gorgeous. Or do you choose the temptation? The temptation's the devil. Most people fail that test. It's a test. And most people fail. They choose the temptation. So they fail miserably. The test. And so the contract that they may have had to have a new beautiful soul connection, a soul mate, is severed because they choose the temptation. Now, it could be that somebody is just obsessed by you, you're obsessed, but too much obsession is not good. Whoever this is may be obsessed either by closing a cycle out, you're obsessively wanting to close a cycle out, or somebody is obsessively wanting a new cycle with you, and they're laser focused on you for that. But, you know, hold on, I got asked a question. What's that? The Empress just dropped out. I'm going to keep it. I'm on the bottom of the deck, the moon. I'm telling you, Libra, they know who you are to them. They know. That's counterpart. That's Empress qualities. These things don't just turn over in my hands. The death, I had to tell you about the death, which is transformation, or you've ended something. All right? But the Empress keeps coming out and it keeps turning over, and I'm not ignoring her because she's a divine being. Right, now the Empress, you heard me tell you in the last readings, the Empress is all four queens in the deck, right? She's high quality. She's somebody, so it could be, if somebody chooses temptation, they're choosing low quality people, whether that's male or female. They're choosing low quality people. And again, I've had this in the reading before. Do you choose quality over quantity? Many, but low. low quality of a person, or do you choose the quality over quantity? All right? She sets the bar. That's the point. She sets the bar. She's high standard and she sets the bar high. Anybody who decides to go after temptation after that, it will never satisfy them because she set the bar. So they'll always want to return to the Empress. Sorry, Libra, they're testing the alarms today. So they'll always want, hang on, they might be knocking on my door in a minute thinking about that, to test the alarm. Sorry, it might go on and off a few times. They're testing it, Libra. I can't do anything about it. It's the building. So it's a nightmare, trust me. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's just try and ignore it. Right, so the Empress is all four queens in the deck. She's the Queen of Swords. She's cutthroat, right? She's a cutthroat, no-nonsense queen. All right, that's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, she's a cutthroat, no-nonsense queen. Her cut-off game is strong. She ain't taking no messing. If you fuck her over, she's going to cut you the fuck off and not even consider your feelings about that whatsoever, or even want to look back. All right, she's the Queen of Wands. She's a feisty warrior, feisty, sexy queen. All right, she'll fight her own battles. She'll stand her ground, fight her battles on her own. But she looks sexy as fuck doing it. She's a go-getter. She's an entrepreneur. She's a go-getter. And she goes after with things with passion. She's driven. She's the Queen of Cups. She's unconditionally loving. All right, she's very unconditionally loving. She gives everybody around her that she loves unconditional love. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's a boss lady, a business owner, a CEO, entrepreneur. She's financially stable, wealthy, and secure. She's a mother, a wife, and she could be pregnant. So if you're pregnant, what's that? Oh, bless him. So yeah, so she could be pregnant, right? So if you could be the new pregnant mother, or you are pregnant, it doesn't matter whether you're newly pregnant or midway, either way. All right, she could be a pregnant mother, all right? Or she could be, if you're not pregnant, right, then you could be really creative at the moment, Libra, giving birth to a lot of new, different ideas in your creativity. She's everything about luxury. She likes luxurious things, the Empress, and she is a counterpart. Right? She is a counterpart. Where there's an Empress, there is an Emperor somewhere around. Even if she's a single Empress, people will recognize her quality. They will see it. The Empress is of quality. She holds status. Now then, it could be said this might be a longer reading. I know some of you don't like the longer readings, but the point is you get a lot of information with the longer readings, and if these things really are free. So don't complain about free readings. They're an hour long. All right, you're getting it for free with a lot of information. All right, most people would charge you. I'm not charging. Okay, so for this is a free reading for Libras. Okay, so read it, and just, if it's too long, just watch it in 2 parts or just get comfy. Right, so the Empress is also, she stands for creativity, nurture, radiance. She's magnetic. She's a master manifester. She can sit on her throne and manifest whatever she wants to her. It comes to her. She don't have to leave her home to get things. It comes to her. She brings it all to her. She don't get off her throne. She doesn't chase people. She's not desperate, needy, or clingy. She's the opposite. She's very independent. And she knows her worth. Absolutely knows her worth. That's like royalty. Do you know what I mean? Would you consider royalty running after you and saying, please choose me, pick me, choose me, chase me, love me? No, you wouldn't see it. And nor is the Empress going to do that. Absolutely not. That's beneath her. And I don't mean to be rude about that either. Do you know what I mean? She's a standard. She's quality. She sets a high standard. And she is not going to lower her standards for anybody. All right? She's divinely guided. Now then, Libra, you got the moon here, which is Cancer, Pisces energy. You got Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, and now Pisces. It's Pisces, but I mean, I always see it as Cancer because of the crab. All right. So either you got secret emotions and you're keeping secrets, Libra, or some of you could be depressed. All right, because that could stand for somebody who's depressed as well. But the thing is, if this is secrets, these secrets gets exposed. All right, because during the moonlight, what's hidden in the moonlight always gets exposed during the sunlight. So if the sun comes out, secrets are exposed. Or if that is in reverse, if that comes out in reverse, then it comes out with there's something secret that has been exposed. Or somebody has secret emotions for you, you have secret emotions for somebody, or you're secretly thinking, because she's in the moon with a head. There's a head in that moonlight. So you could be secretly thinking about somebody on the moon. Right, but this is 10 of Cups, happy ever after. Right, that's the fairy tale. That's family life. That's total emotional fulfillment. It fills your heart with joy and pleasure and contentment. You feel totally content. Do you know what I mean? That's proper contentment. Happiness. Right, and you got, oh, here we go. You got the Page of Cups. Somebody wants to come in to apologize, right? Now that we know that the Page of Cups is a heartfelt apology, all right? Sometimes it depends if there's a cup if there's a fish in the cup or not, right? If there's no fish in the cup, it is a heartfelt apology. However, when there's a fish in the cup, that could mean that somebody's coming in to tell you they've got someone pregnant, and that could be an Empress. They've got someone pregnant, or you are telling somebody. You could be telling, if you're younger Libra, you could be telling your younger child that you're pregnant. Do you know what I mean? Or this is somebody just coming in to apologize, or this is you, Libra. But be careful, there is a fish in the cup, and that's a fishy apology. That might be somebody who's not genuine. It might not be a genuine apology. And listen, apology without changed behavior is not an apology. All right, somebody has to change their behavior and be genuinely sorry. What's the point of saying sorry otherwise? You're wasting your fucking time. Right? And then we got the Ace of Wands. A fiery, passionate, brand new beginning. 2222 then. This is explosive chemistry. Explosive chemistry. I'm fed up with these wands, Libra, to be fair. I feel like I'm just fucking sick of seeing them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, usually it makes me embarrassed, but at the moment I'm just over it. It's just like, right, let's move on. Let's just get away from that energy. But you can see sometimes it depends on the energy. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you can see on my bloopers, I fell apart. I was good up until the point I had to describe it. And then when I described it, I went all off camera. I went all shy. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it is the energy that comes off the cards, like potent it is at times. All right, so I consider sometimes, to the new people, I don't mean to be blunt, all right, just if you don't like the swearing, just block your ears. All right, you don't need to be like all fuddy-duddy about it. All right, it's human nature. All right, this person may find you so sexually attractive, it's like a walking boner. Just, which is why I said I'm getting fed up with these wands. All right, you see a future with this person, or this person sees a future with you. You are waiting for your ships to come in, and there's two. You got one there and one there. All right, you got two ships, and they're probably, the other ship is in front of this person. But if you notice, he's got his back to the past. He's not interested in the past whatsoever. This person's leaving these two behind. So whatever, he has his wand, his hand on this wand. This is the future. These are the past ones. So whatever it is that you left, you're leaving stuff in the past, Libra. All right, you're only looking forward to the future. All right, you're waiting for your ships to come in, and you may see a future with somebody, particularly if you're in the Ten of Cups energy. The Ten of Cups energy is beautiful. Do you know what I mean? This is actually quite nice. Apart from the devil, I'm not really keen on devil energy, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? And I have to say, somebody in the comment section clearly is not very clued up on spirituality. When I said angel numbers 666, and they went, oh, that's the mark of the beast. Go and do your research, love, before you start commenting silly comments in the comment section. All right? Yes, the devil is the mark of the beast, 666. But there's also an angel number, 666 too. Sorry, Libra, it's going to be like this all day. I can't avoid it, otherwise I can't do a reading. So we just have to just ignore, all right? Apologise for the fucking alarm test. They'll be knocking on my door in a minute because they'll have to come in, but they'll need to be there. It only takes a second for them to do it. All right, and then you've got strength on the bottom of the deck, right? This is Emperor energy. The lion is the Emperor, or a big kind of somebody who's kind of, well, I don't know how to describe that. I mean, the energy is like, this person is like a beast, but with her, the Empress is the only one who can tame the beast from within the Emperor. The Empress, the true Empress, is the only person who can tame the beast within an Emperor. He could be a bit grizzly. Do you know what I mean? And she gets out. She's like, hey, fucking wide your neck in, dude. Calm the fuck down. And he's proper chill in her company. Look at him. He's like, oh, all right. Do you know what I mean? He's submissive to her. This is a wild animal. It's a beast. And look how she's got him. She got him in chains. But look how she's got him. Look how comfortable he is in her presence. He's not growling. He's not looking rah. Do you know what I mean? He's looking proper content. And so is she. So it could be a Leo. We got Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Right, I'm using these. Now, I have to say, right, these cards, with the timing on it, the waxing moon. Remember I said the waxing moon in 1 to 2 weeks. We're in the waxing moon. We are in the waxing moon now. I think it ends either today or tomorrow. And it goes to the next phase then. But I looked on my app. Where's my phone? Let me just check, see what phase we're in right now a minute. And then, the moon app. The waxing crescent we're in now. Radio. What date is that? I've just moved it. I don't like that one. We use this one. This one's easier to understand. Right, so Monday, June the 30th, waxing crescent. 26%. This is obviously from my country, so UK. Moon zodiac. Virgo is in the sign of Virgo at the moment. That's what it says there anyway. Virgo. Oh, there, waxing crescent. All right, so it did say the waxing phase, didn't it? And so we're in the waxing phase now. So I guess I think that ends tomorrow. Let me go forward one day. No, waxing crescent, full quarter. Okay, so it ends Tuesday. The waxing crescent is done by Tuesday. And then it'll be the first quarter moon then. Right, so when it said, so whatever those readings I did with these, the Intuit, it gives you 1 to 2 weeks. So if it didn't happen already, then 1 to 2 weeks, all right? Those readings are valid for. Right, why is the Page of Wands there for Libra? Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm really not keen on, really, is this devil. And there's the devil on the split. 5 of Cups. Somebody's devil energy fucked up there. They miss you like crazy now. So strings attached, things that grip you, the shadow self, materialism, restriction, obsession, addiction, sexuality, and sex, which is what I said. Somebody's toxicity is like toxic. Somebody's toxic or devil energy destroyed something, and that's why they're now sad. Right, why is the Page of Wands here for Libra? Why is the Page of Wands here for Libra? Right, why is the Page of Wands here for Libra? Why is the Page of Wands there for Libra? Sorry, Libra, I apologise for that. Five of Wands. It's all day. It's gonna. I hate it, to be honest. But at least I know the building's not going to catch on fire. All the alarms are going to be working if it does. Right, so it says personality clashes, Five of Wands. Personality clashes, competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstandings, opposition, temper, lost opportunity. All right? But that's also somebody trying to compete, trying to force you to compete with other women or other men. All right? Trying to win at all costs. My way or the highway. Now they want to come in and send you communication, but it also could be that somebody wants to fight for this connection. They want to fight for you, the Sun, because ultimately you make this person really happy. All right, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. There's no other happy card. Other than the Ten of Cups, the Sun is the happiest you'll ever be in that position. It's proper blissful contentment, overflow. All right, so it says radiant energy, energy rush, happiness, freedom, optimism, positivity, warmth, vitality, success, truth. And the answer to your question, if you had one, is yes. Right, why is the Page of Wands here and the Five of Wands for Libra? Why is the Page of Wands? The Devil could also be moody behavior. Why is the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands there for Libra? Ten of Wands, dropping the burdens, loves. It says heavy load. So whatever it is, you've dropped it. It's like somebody wants to come in to send you communication. They want to fight for this connection, and they're dropping anything from the burdens that were burdening them. Right? This could be stress, workload, people, anything is heartbreak, baggage. Do you know what I mean? Anything is just unnecessarily carrying it on your shoulders. And it's not, perhaps it's not even your baggage. And somebody's trying to offload their shit on your shoulders. And you're like, hang on a minute. I'm not carrying your baggage. Do you know what I mean? Do the work on yourself. Get rid of your devil energy. Do the work on yourself. I'm not carrying your baggage. I've done the work on myself, which is why I'm a divine empress. All right, so it says heavy load, brink of collapse, responsibilities, over the limit, overwhelmed, almost there, overload, and just done. Done. Knight of Cups. Now this person wants to come in. All right? Seven of Wands, but they're blocked. What's his name? Hello, Claire Morris. Right, so yeah, so you got Knight of Cups. What was I just saying? I've lost my trail of thought then. This is why I don't do lives. I get restricted. I get proper, like, what's the word? I can't concentrate because I end up interacting with everybody, chit-chatting, and then I end up getting confused where I'm at with the reading. Right, so somebody wants to come in to send you communication. They want to fight for you, put the work in. They're going to drop the burdens to anything that no longer serves them. This person wants to come in, Knight of Cups. They want to woo you. This is Mr. Lover, Mr. Charmer. The Knight of Cups is somebody charming, but they're also somebody that could be younger than you. All right, but they're blocked. Or they may want to just stand up and fight for this fucking connection full stop. I want you and that's that. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They want to have a logical conversation with you. By the new moon. When's the new moon? When does the new moon start? What was it? New moon phase tomorrow. But I don't know when the next new moon is. Hold on. I don't know which is the manifestor desire. It was upright. I turned it up the other way to see what was going on. Anyway, right, so you've got the King of Swords here, right? We've got new moon. Manifest. So this could happen by the next new moon. It's the new moon, not the full moon. It'll be the next new moon phase. Manifest your desires. Timing, 1 month. Or the next new moon. I don't know when that is. That means I've got to keep stopping. Somebody do that. Have a look yourself, right? Google it and check, or open your own apps, your moon apps, and have a look for you, all right? Otherwise, I'll be here forever if I got to keep consorting to this. All right, so it says, a change in direction, set your intentions, new cycle begins, don't give up in germination. This person wants to have a logical conversation by the new moon or within the next month. They're going to be here. You may marry this person. 10 of coins. You may be married to this person already, or you've lived with this person before, or you are getting married to this person. This is the person you may marry. 4 of Wands is marriage, engagements. 10 of coins is commitment, long-term marriages in every aspect of your life. That's abundance. 10 of coins is abundance. Generational wealth that you can pass down from generation to generation is also family, and somebody that you've been with for 10 years and plus, the lifetime, your lifetime partner. You may grow old with this person. Right, why is the Page of Wands here, the 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands for Libra? Tower. Shockingly, they suddenly know you're the Empress. It's like, what the fuck? That's my Empress all along. It's like a sudden epiphany. That's been my Empress all along. Tower, reckoning, shocking event, energy surge, bankruptcy, immediate, revelation, sudden upheaval, wiped out, destroyed, divorce, or chaos. But it's also an epiphany. Somebody shockingly suddenly realizing you're my Empress, or suddenly shock and find out you're pregnant, because this Empress got a baby bump. So you could be suddenly shockingly finding out you're pregnant. Well, that'd be a miracle for me. That'd be a miracle, child. Right. Why is the Page of Wands here, the 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands for Libra? Blimey, solar. Big changes coming. This could be endings. Dropping 5 of Wands. Why is it good news then? Why would it be good news? Page of Wands is good news coming in. Okay, I'll just read what it says, right? Solar eclipse, it says big changes are coming. Timing, about 6 months. Find your inner truth, catalyst for change. Transformation, cosmic trigger or beginnings. Three of Coins, collaborating, putting the work in, collaborating, teamwork makes the dream work. You need to use your intuition about this, all right? High Priestess, just zoom in on the cards, Libra, all right? The High Priestess, using your intuition, all right? And the High Priestess is a tarot reader, a psychic, a prophet, or a medium, all right? Or this is somebody whose intuition is highly in tune, on point. You're really intuitive. So somebody intuitively needs to, they don't want to let you go because they want new love with you. They're going to come charging in. Commitment, long term. This is somebody you may end up growing old with. Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Right, why is the Four of Pentacles here for Libra? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Libra? I hope everybody had a good weekend anyway, by the way. Everyone had a lovely weekend. Why is the Four of Pentacles there? Nine of Swords. Oh God, someone's stressed right the fuck out. There is mental anguish, psychological trauma, lost hope or love, dark thoughts, anxiety, fear, nightmares, insomnia, worry. And if you've got another question, that one's no. Somebody is stressing out. They don't want to let you go. Two wands, they're choosing a path. King Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio. Death. They want to transform a situation. Or they've ended something. No, it's transformation. That's transformation. They want to transform a situation because Ace of Coins, they want a new beginning. That's somebody coming in to level the situation up. Three of Swords, they're heartbroken. Six of Swords, they want to take you to calmer waters. Six of Wands, they want victory because they want to reconcile. This person's stressed right the fuck out. Can't be stressed right out that much though if you're in devil energy. You're deliberately choosing to be in that energy. And she ain't got time for it. Right? She's a clean empress. She doesn't sleep around. She ain't into devil shit. She lives a clean life. Why is the Four of Pentacles here and the Nine of Swords for Libra? Why is the Four of Pentacles here and the Nine of Swords for Libra? I can't never work out which is the right way up with these cards. I don't read my cards in reverse for the new people, even though you got new reversal meanings on it. Because I always read my cards upright, and it confuses me to read them in reverse and then upright, and I get confused in future readings. All right, so I've just decided to read them all now from, like, every one of them upright, and then I don't get confused where I'm at. But I can't never tell which is the fucking right way up on this one. Seven of Wands is blocking anyway. Standing your ground, or somebody wants to fight for you. There you go. Make a stand. Take a stand. Face it head on. It's my life. Don't back down. Haters gonna fucking hate. Liberties. That's a fucking liberty. You know, you've blocked somebody, Libra, or somebody saying you are worth fighting for. I don't want to let you go. I'm stressed the fuck out over this situation. You are worth fighting for. I want to heal a situation with you. You're my wish come true. The star, glowing up energy. You're healing. That's deep healing. I burnt myself today on my freaking straighteners. It's real sore. The star. So it says, wish granted. Wish is being granted. Contentment, spirituality, inspiration, altruistic, serenity. I can't say that word. Serenity. What the fuck, Tonya? Serenity. Bloody hell. Purpose, renewal, healing, hope, calm, and faith. I was like, why can't I say that word? Right, 10 of Cups. Happy ever after. Come on. The fairy tale. That's everything. Page of Swords, they spy on you. 9 of Cups, you're their wish. This person could be drinking while they're spying on you. This person may be a heavy drinker. The Moon, they're all in their feelings, drowning their sorrows. Right, why is the Four of Pentacles here, Nine of Swords and Seven of Wands? Why is the Four Pentacles here, the Nine of Swords and Seven of Wands? Oh, fucking hell. The Star came out. I'm going to take it, but this one didn't, as you see. All right, so I'm taking the Star and I'm putting this one back on the top. Not even going to look. Wishes granted. Healing. That's glowing up. Shining. Deep healing taking place. You might need to drink some water, some of you Libra. You might need to drink more water. Talking of which, I haven't got water here. I've got a cup of tea. But you might be feeling the need to cleanse. Go to the sea, go to the beach or somewhere and just get in the beach. My favourite place in the world to go is Woolacombe down here, Devon. North Devon. I absolutely, it's like home from home for me. I took my kids there every year for like, what, 8 years? I think we went, 7, 8 years. Every Friday we had our own caravan, so we used to take them down to the caravan every weekend, every Friday, and come back on a Sunday. And if it was a bank holiday Monday, we'd come back on a Monday. I'd have the kids all packed up on a Friday. The husband would come home, dump his car off, just get in mine because I had the people carrier, and we just off we go for the weekend, and we'd be there all weekend until my kids learned to surf down there, belly board. The dogs absolutely loved it. It's a home from home for me. That's where I would go if I need to cleanse, or to a beach and just love sea water. I think I must have definitely got Pisces, but I must have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio somewhere else in my chart, because I do love the water, a water babe. So I don't know if you may be the same, Libra, but that's what's reminded me, because look, she's looking like she's purifying. This reading's going to fucking taking me forever, and it's sorry, Libra, for the length. Anyway, it says temperance, right? You need balance in a situation, patience. Peace, harmony, and balance is being restored because this is new love. All right, it's overflowing love. You love each other. Knight of Swords. This person's angry though. They might. I mean, Libra, I can't get away from this energy, and I have to describe it. That might be angry sex. Now, come on. I can't get away from this energy. I don't just listen. Let's just get off it. They're coming in angry. This person might want to throw you about a bit in the bedroom. I'm sorry, Libra. I can't. I'm not meaning to be rude. It's just the energy off the cards. I mean, honestly, I can't describe it. I don't really have a filter. Sometimes I don't know, you know. But the thing is, it is the energy. It's not me. It is the energy, and I've got to tell you what comes out. You got the Ace of Wands in the reading. It's this person's proper sexually charged. But I mean, they're proper sexually charged. Why is the devil here? We'll find out now. Why is the devil here for Libra? Too many. 10 of Cups and the full moon. Timing within the month or within the next full moon. Emotional awareness, climax, moving on, cycle completion. But that's up. Right? 10 of Cups. Storybook ending. Well, somebody here might have fucked up because of the devil again. Right? That's saying completion. Cycle complete. Over. So what may have been your happy ever after may be over if somebody fucked up with devil again. Ace of Wands. But listen, I can't get away from this fucking wand. It's like waving in my face. Listen, look. This person's sexually charged. And that's all they can think about. It's like sex on the brain. He's got sex on the brain. Right, why is the devil here for Libra? Come on. I'm trying to stay away from it, to be honest. But I can't help the energy that comes out in the reading. Otherwise, I'd be giving you a false reading. And I ain't going to do that. Why is the devil there? 8 of Wands. This is coming in hot. This person's obsessed. I mean, proper obsessed. Swift progress. Gaining momentum. So this obsession is gaining momentum. If it's an obsession, all right, it's gaining momentum. Swift progress, alignment, communication, things take off, movement, air travel. I mean, look at lightning speed. This obsession is gaining momentum. Temperance, you need to temper your emotions. Dude, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Wind your neck in. Go and take a cold shower. There's the angel of the devil, right? You got this person is got like he's got the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. How do I do that? How do I do it? There. Whoever this is got the angel on one shoulder and the devil whispering in their ear on the other. But temperance is saying, look, perfect balance. Union of opposites, moderation, purposeful, harmony, tranquil, patience, alchemy, balance, peace. Calm the fuck down. This person's going to come charging in. Chariot, Cancerian energy, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius energy, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces. This person is determined. They're fucking charging. With determination. They're strong. It says forward movement, determined, willpower, success. It's like you fucking, like, I mean, control, action, travel, focus. The Wheel of Fortune. This is fated and destined. Calm the fuck down. If somebody come at me like that at full force, I think it's a bit, back off a tad. It's intimidating. I'm intimidated by this devil. I don't, fucking calm the fuck down. 3 of Swords, a queen of coins, a wife or a mother is going to be heartbroken. This person wants you, and I think that's there's nothing is gonna slow this person down coming in. Nothing's gonna stop them. They're determined to have you. They're determined to be with you, and even prepared to break hearts along the way in order to fucking be with you. With the Queen of Pentacles, they're heartbroken. Right. Why is Devil here and the 8 of Wands for Libra? Waxing moon. Well, that's now. That's like this happening now. Making progress. Within 1 to 2 weeks, shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps, increase. Waxing moon. Oh, that's the waxing moon. We're in the one. What, are we in the waning moon? I'm really confused by these moon cycles, Libra. Queen of Swords, you're like, what the fuck, dude? With her sword in the air. What do you want? I fucking dare you. I double dare you, bitch. Queen of Swords. I mean, look at her. Although her sword sideways. It's like she's contemplating. Do I cut your head off in a clean swipe? Or do I fucking chop you up in bits? Look at her. Does she look like somebody who's messing? What the fuck? I'm working. Leave me alone. 10 of coins. But this person, this could be a family where this person is like, this person is like seeing you in everything. They want to grow old with you. They want to marry you. They want to have a family with you. They want to live with you, or this is what you got. Knight of Cups. They're coming in to woo you. she's mentally strong. It says the Queen of Swords, mentally strong, candid, quick-witted, fair, inner strength, direct, chatty, realistic, quirky, and sharp. You seriously, dude, you don't want to be every. Listen, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius hold their sword, whether it's a man or a woman. All right, they're known for their sharp tongue. Right, they're known for it. But don't trust me. You do not. Whether no matter what zodiac it is, you do not want to get a Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a woman scorned. And if a woman is scorned and you get her in reverse, she's going to, I mean, seriously, she's going to cause you a lot of damage. Don't get a woman, I mean, or a man, because a man is known for that. I mean, the Queen of Swords, I mean, that's, I mean, I don't want to say that because that's just wrong in it, but the Queen of Swords, you know, when you see all these programs where you set the husband and the wife and then somebody has an affair and then the other one murders them, do you know what I mean, in their sleep? That's a Queen of Swords in reverse. That's somebody you don't want on the wrong side of. All right, as it is, she's upright. All right, she's contemplating. She's contemplating. I dare you, I double you dare you. This is a decision, right, that you need to think carefully about. Are you going to, because the Queen of Swords demands the truth. She knows the truth already because she's holding the fucking sword of truth. So she's already aware of the truth. She's giving you the opportunity for you to speak your truth. Speak the fucking truth, bitch. And on the Rider-Waite tarot, she's got her sword raised high. Speak your fucking truth, and she beckons you forward. Come forward at your peril. Right? If your truth is a fucking lie and she knows it's a lie, that sword gets, and she will cut you off in one clean swipe, and she will be ruthless with it and not even give you a second thought of her time again. It will be like she'll wipe the blade clean and off she goes and does her cooking. The Queen of Swords is somebody you don't want to fuck with, seriously. And if you got a Queen of Swords with a Queen of Wands who's feisty and with her as well, you're in trouble. Run. Run. All right. Right then. Why is the Devil here, the Eight of Wands, and the Waxing Queen? Why is, okay, Page of Wands, Page of Wands, good news. This one's like, I mean, they're coming in full force. I mean, like I said, like coming in with determination. And then they kind of soften up in the Page of Wands with this good news. But, I mean, I shuffled that. And the Queen of Swords is still on the bottom, but she's still waiting for it, man. She's like, she's still waiting for it. This person's like, you make me happy. And she's like, well, maybe you make me happy too. But I'm not putting up with this devil. Whatever this is about. Nine of Wands, he feels a bit wounded because she's probably sharp-tongued him and gave him a mouthful. He's an emperor. Oh. He's like, he's an emperor now. I mean, I can't resist the Emperor, Libra. The Emperor's just like, oh, come on. He's just boss daddy, and he's proper, like, I'm not really one to be submissive. I'm not really one that you can control. Like, if somebody tries to control me, I'm literally gone out the door. I'm not really one to I can't handle that. I likes me space. I live on my own. I likes me space. And if some fucker tries to get control over my life and wants to try and control me in any way, you'll fucking know it. My sword will literally sever your head and your everything off. But this dude is like, oh, you motherfucker. I don't, now look. Now look. Now I feel so soft-hearted now. The sword's going to get him put down. It's like, put your sword down, bitch. Put your sword down. I come in peace. Right, Libra. Why is the Empress? Libra, don't take no shit. There's, what's it? What do they say? Yeah, just don't, I can't think of the words I'm trying to use now, but just don't take no shit. Just because this person may have a charming face, and might be charming with their words, it doesn't mean to say that they still might be full of shit. So, right, why is this gorgeous Empress here for Libra? Why is this gorgeous Empress here for Libra? The Magician, she's a master manifester. Resourceful creator, willpower, influence, master manifester, inspired action, concentration, resourceful, and intellect. Queen of Swords, she's still on the bottom of the deck. I don't have to give him a comment. Listen, she's like Queen of Swords on the Empress. That's definitely Libra's energy. But her sword is still like this. Listen. I don't think she's not completely putting her sword down. I think she's on guard here. She's like, listen, I'm keeping my sword in my hand, but I'll lower it, but it ain't on the floor. I'm not putting this fucker down. All right, I'm not putting it down. 6 of Wands, she's getting victory. And it says timing by the next full moon, illuminated subconscious, timing 1 month or the next full moon. Emotional awareness, climax, move on, cycle complete, 8 of Swords. But she can't stop thinking about somebody who literally fucking stabbed her in the back. Why would you do that to an Empress? Now or this person's feeling like that because they miss you like crazy. They kept you waiting. Now they want to come in and woo you. I mean, that's why your sword's there. What do you want now? I think we're done here. And it doesn't not say done on there yet. It says done. 10 of Wands. We're done. Right. Why is the Empress here and the Magician? Again, apologies for the late for the reading, Libra, but you wouldn't have got all this information had I have made it shorter. All right, so just know that. You're more wiser with this reading. Right. Why is the Empress here and the Magician for Libra? Why is the Empress here and the Magician for Libra? High Priestess. Hey, you ain't gonna believe this. You ain't gonna fucking believe this. Oh, Libra, I'm exhausted. I'm already feeling, Libra, you know this is coming. All right, your intuition's going to know. You're right, something's going to happen here. You're going to know. Whoever this is coming in. They want equal reciprocity. This coming in with come on, with a fucking full on. Oh, it's just like 2 Wands. They're choosing a path. They're obsessed. I need to cleanse my energy. This is a lot of... Whoever this is one horny fucker. I'm walking around with a boner. Can't get you off their mind. Determined to have you. And it's kind of stressing me out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because it's almost like there's boundaries here. But it's like do you know what I mean? I feel like the 2 of Swords need to come out. I think that the boundaries needs to be here. Right? Why is the Empress here and the Magician for Libra? It's not my energy. That's how I'm feeling. That's the energy is giving off. I'm feeling stressed out a bit by it. And whoever this is forceful. Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, that's why I said the 2 of Wands needs to come out. The 2 of Swords need to come out a minute. 2 of Swords. There you go. I told you it was the energy, didn't I? I said it was stressing me out. This dude is going to come in like a fucking wrecking ball. But we all know what the Knight of Wands stands for, right? The Knight of Wands is somebody reckless with their sexual energy. They don't practice safe sex. They sleep around recklessly. They're in and out, shake it all about. In and out your life. They're a shameless flirt. Over the top, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, confident, charmer, excited, heroic, travel, and sexy. And she's like, hey, I got 2 fucking swords now, dude. What are you going to do here? 2 swords in my hands. That's back the fuck off, bitch. Back off. She's frozen. It says frozen with indecision. Unclear path because of this fucker here. Right? Unclear path, withholding, avoidance, stalemate, obstacles, impasse. She's saying, no, that's boundaries. Listen, I'm not putting up with that. She's a fucking empress, a clean one. All right? She ain't dealing with no fucking dirty dick. That's dirty dick. I'm sorry to put it that way, Libra, but an empress is divine. Divine. She's pure. She's clean. All right. She don't be an empress energy. If she's not somebody who sleeps about. She don't go chasing after people. She ain't desperate. She ain't needy. She ain't fucking clingy, and she certainly ain't into players. All right. Her boundaries are out here. No. All right. The moon, right? The moon here is blocked intuition. This person's not they're using their intuition. It's blocked intuition. What's that? Mental clarity. No, that's in reverse. That's upright. I can't tell with these cards, some of them, what's upright and what's not. That's upright. Right, the moon. Subconscious, blocked intuition, misconception, uncertainty, deception. The Knight of Wands, that would be deceptive, wouldn't it? Because they're a fucking acting like a... Listen, the Knight of Wands will go after rinky-dinky minky. Rinky-dinky minky bits. Come to you and I hate you. And you're like... I can't stand this, Libra. I'm stressed out. Don't fucking touch me with the 2 of Swords. All right, 8 of Swords. This person can't stop thinking about you. They're heartbroken because you're the love of their life. Right, last card, everybody. Gosh, this reading. Sorry. I can't, I mean, you're better off knowing all this, Libra. You're better off knowing this before it happens. Trust me. You're gonna be glad you knew about this. Why is the Empress there, the Magician, and Knight of Wands? Four Cups. Oh God, is there in my belly? I'm feeling stressed out over this. This is causing me a lot of stress now. I just feel stressed out, like, just... Four Cups. Self-serving disinterest. I'm fucking bored of... She is bored of this player. It's like, dude, you're... Look how bored she looks. There's a fucking child on there. And look at how bored the child looks. That's rejection. Listen, if you come into an Empress's life like that, she's going to reject your ass. Absolutely. And this card's saying, yes, she is. That's rejection. Missed opportunity. Because you fucked up here again. Justice. This Emperor is like, could be going through karma. Or he's going through something in the legal system. He could be going through karma because he's insisting on trying to breadcrumb a Queen of Swords, which is the Empress. Or he's breadcrumbing, or he's going to court out with the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, over money. you're bored of this player coming in at your life, Libra, but this is your counterpart, the Emperor. But the Emperor could be going to court with a Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, over money. I can't get away from that. Yeah, they're arguing over it. They're prior because of the juggling. They're prior because it says a balancing act. Adaptability, prioritize, juggle, back and forth, quick decisions, financially adept. 10 of coins, because this person had a family with them. And they're going back and forth over money. And then they're moving on. Okay, so what was that came out? Oh no, that was on the bottom. I got one card left, and okay, so why is the Empress here? The Magician, it was. I think that was it. 4 Cups, wasn't it? Oh, fuck it. I'll leave it at that, Libra, because I haven't got... I'm out of energy now. I'm stressed right out over this read. It stressed me out a little bit. I need to clear my energy. Right, energy's on the board. Whatever that was Cancerian. That was Chariot on the end. It was an Aries. It was the Emperor and Chariot. They're moving on. So this one. So that was Cancer, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Devil, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Right. Just give that a sec. Right, Libra, I love you all loads. I will catch up with you in the next reading. All right, take care, my lovelies. I'll be in a couple more days. Right, I love you all loads. This energy, it needs to play out. That's a lot in this reading, so give it time to play out. All right, don't nag me, Marie. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? All right, let the energy play out. Don't be in too much of a hurry, all right? You're going to miss something important here, and it could be really important for you. All right, so just let the energy play out. All right, I love you all loads, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Take care, bye.